Hi guys, it's me, VG here today, and today we're back playing some more Minecraft. A lot has happened since the last episode, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. First of all, bees. I got these back when I was exploring off camera, and I added a few hives scattered across, added some flowers, and yeah, they've kind of just been roaming around doing their own thing, and hopefully I can get some honey from them at some point. Second of all, I have installed a mod, and it is called Distant Horizons. And what this allows the game to do is to basically render the stuff in the distance without adding too much detail to what's in the distance. So as you can see, we can see the mountains over there, the dark oak forest. We can see the savanna biome in that direction. And we can basically see everything in every direction for a really long way, and we're still clocking in at about 60 frames a second, so I'm feeling pretty good about this, I'd say. I also realised that I am a complete idiot, and that the end portal is actually in that direction instead of that direction, which means that I thought it was destroyed when it actually wasn't, so we're going to ignore the fact that I'm a complete and utter idiot. Aside from that, the only major thing that's happened off camera is I may have gone exploring for several hours, and I may have gotten quite a lot of stuff. First of all, deep slate coal ore, really rare block. I am putting that in a museum later. Second of all, when emp busting, it got a lot of good stuff and a lot of resources. Third of all, a lot of raids. A lot of raids. I may have gone a bit overboard with it because I have way too many totems of undying now, but you know what, we don't worry about it. And of course I started collecting heads, as you can see right here. I may have gone a bit overboard, but you know what, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, because one of the main things now is that I am stinking rich from all the mining I've been doing as well. If we just take a look here, 28 diamond blocks, I'm feeling very, very good about it. I can probably hazard a guess that you're probably a bit annoyed that I did all this off camera. Well, wrong. I actually did get footage of all of it, but I had my mic muted the entire time, so I'm just going to do a small little voiceover, and you can kind of see how it went. First of all, I headed to the Nether, found a few bastions and fortresses, and managed to get a ton of gold and blaze powder from it. I'm feeling really good about that, because that managed to get us so many new resources, added to which I really needed the blaze powder. After that, I did a bit of exploring, did a raid, and found our first Woodland Mansion. I marked down the coordinates for later use, but I'm not really sure when I'm going to go back to it. Oh, son of a bitch! After that, we found our first jungle. Yeah, there really isn't much to say about it, it's just a jungle. I didn't even bring a parrot back because it was way too far away. Then I did another raid, found a lush cave, which was huge, and oh my god, I found a fossil. For this specific bit, despite the fact there was quite a lot of noise from my fans, I decided, you know what, I think I can turn on my mic just this one time. Oh my god, this is... Oh, I am so lucky. I am so lucky. Holy moly, this is... Oh my lord. Fun facts, did you know that fossils are actually one of the rarest occurrences in Minecraft, which have a 1 in a 64 chance of spawning in a chunk? That means if you dug out 64 full chunks from top to bottom, you would probably only find one fossil. Take that in for a moment. That is mad. At that point in the journey, I realised that I really didn't want to do any more mining, because I was just getting very sick of it. But the game clearly wanted me to, because every time I turned a corner, I would just find an azalea tree. There's a tree. There's another tree. They're everywhere. Guys, I'm a bit surrounded here. I don't think I'm gonna make it out alive. And then I'm back home. Fun. Now I have to do something productive. fuck. So one of the things I figured I needed to do fairly soon is to potentially make some sort of creeper farm, which is one of the main reasons why I got the cats back at the base. But one small problem, I was reserving this sort of area for some sort of mega base, like a castle. Problem is, I don't know where a creeper farm would fit into that. So, what I'm planning on doing is taking all of this cobblestone and making at least a generic layout of the castle. That way I can figure out where I want this creeper farm to go. Without further ado, let's go. But then it turned out the footage corrupts it, so yeah, no time lapse. You know, I kind of expected it to be a bit bigger. I mean, it's not the worst, it's just I don't really know how to work with this. I mean, how am I meant to fit a creeper farm in this place? Okay. What if I connected... Wait, yeah, hold on, I got it. If I connect this bit... with that bit, so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm overshooting this easily. Alright, let's go in patterns of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that actually works perfectly. Well, why do you know? Alright, so I've worked out a basic layout for this. This area here is going to be where the main interior of the castle is. It's going to stretch up fairly high. I'm not sure how high, but we'll manage. I mean, these little towers are pretty big. They're about a 7 by 7 area approximately, give or take a few blocks due to the curved edges. So, I think I have the interior end of it sorted. Practically wise with the creeper farm, I'm just going to fit it in this little bit here because that's got to be enough room, right? Surely. Surely. And that is another project done. Now you're probably wondering, Leo, why are you hundreds of blocks into the air? Well, that is because if you are at a certain Y height, the efficiency of creeper farms increases about tenfold because the chunks in the caves don't actually load, meaning that mobs don't spawn in the caves, meaning that more creepers spawn in the farm. So, you know what? Let's go see how well we've done. Don't worry, I'm not going to mess this up. I had this placed here pre-hand. I'm going to keep it there for whenever I need a quick way down. But I AFK'd a few hours here, I believe. And although it's not very efficient, like this is what? Produce of about 2 hours. You know what? This is fine. Added to which, we can just add layers on top of this farm in order to make it more efficient. Although we will need some more cats. That won't be a problem though. That will not be a problem. Anyways, our next stop is, of course, the Nether, and the reason we need to go to the Nether is because we need to do some netherite mining. As you can see, I've got 3 netherite tools, but I do not have any netherite armor, which is essential for my survival. So, I'm going to have to... Whoa, jeez, the mod is being really weird here. Okay, so I'm just going to dig a tunnel down, and hopefully we can get some netherite. Wait a minute, do I already have a netherite mine down here? Wait, where's the entrance then? Okay, it's... Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Okay, well where do I start then? And with that, we are back to normal. Now, I have done a lot of off-camera grinding, which means that I have a ton more diamonds, and I have a lot more coal, which I really needed because my furnace was basically empty. There was only about 5 coal left in it, so I really needed that. But I have the netherite now, and plenty spare in here. I think we should be good. I can just craft this into 4 ingots and take off my armor. And now for the finishing touches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now for the finishing touch. Ho 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 boy. Oh, this feels good. This feels mighty, mighty good. Before we end the video, I just want to do one last quick little project, which is, of course, adding to the village. As I stated when I first built my base, I wanted to give the entire village this sort of theme to make it a bit more rustic and medieval, and, of course, I need to start on that soon. And what better place to start than this building, the one right next to mine. So, without further ado, let's hop into a time lapse. Please say it works this time. So, interesting thing happened. I happened to stumble across this guy in the ravine. How did he get down here? Seriously, how? Like, you shouldn't have been able to survive that fall. But whatever the case, we need to get them back up now, otherwise things are going to go to crap. And that's not what we want, to say the least. Okay. I have some spare wood. I can just quickly make a boat and hopefully jam you in it right here. Please, please don't walk in the opposite direction. Oh, thank God. Now I can just... Oh, you can't row upstairs. Of course you can't. Okay, fine. And at long last, they are back. I don't think they'll be able to survive another fall though, so yeah, why don't you just scurry back along to your house, and hey presto, we have committed kidnapping. Okay, well, it sounded better on paper admittedly, but it's fine. These two are happy now, and there's no way for them to escape. Ever. At least it's not as good as my house. Like, honestly, I think it's the porch, honestly. I think this little bit right here is the bit that ruins the building for me. It looks nice, I suppose. It's just a bit lackluster on this part. I don't know what I can do to make it better, though. Still, though, I don't think it actually looks that bad. Yeah, I have got the logs going down to the bottom of the waterbed. Problem is that I realise now I'm going to have to connect all of this down to the bottom, including the stuff from my house, so that's going to be tedious, and I'm not looking forward to that. Enjoy your new home, I suppose. Is there anything else you two need? I don't know. Maybe, I suppose I'm your neighbour now, so maybe a bit of sugar? Just call me if you need anything. Joke's on them. I'm not going to give them anything. I don't know about you guys, but I think that was a pretty productive day. Anyways, I have to leave it here, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, gamers.